Good afternoon, this is Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN reporter in Mexico, yet you find me today on the other side, the northern side of Mexico's border, in Imperial Beach, California, where there is a bit of a problem when it comes to diplomatic relations with Mexico, because this, despite being a very pleasant beach, lots of people out today enjoying the sand, enjoying the Pacific Ocean, it isn't always like this. Today is actually quite a rare day because the beach is open. What is a big problem here is sewage, and specifically from the city of Tijuana on the other side of the two countries' shared border, where the river in Tijuana, which is often filled with untreated water and sewage, the river then crosses the international border into the United States and comes to its delta just a few steps down from this particular stretch of coastline, and that is causing a great deal of problems for the local community here. And we're here with Serge Dedina. He is the mayor of Imperial Beach. He's going to tell us a bit more about this problem. Serge, thank you so much for talking with us.
Of course, thanks for coming.
So tell me a bit about Imperial Beach.
Imperial Beach is the last town on the California coast. We share the border with Mexico, 28,000 people. It's still a working class city. It's very different than the rest of the millionaire cities in Southern California. But we've been hammered by this problem of sewage from Mexico, and it's literally killing us.
So what is this problem? Tell me a bit more about it.
Well, the Tijuana River, it enters the ocean right at the south part of town in the midst of our beautiful beach and what's called a marine protected area and national wildlife refuge. So this is a beautiful beach when it's not polluted. Gray whales, and there's bottlenose dolphins here. It's gorgeous and the surf's great. But when there's a sewage breakdown in Mexico, a pipe breaks or something goes wrong or it rains, we can get between 60 and 100 million liters a day of sewage in the ocean, if not more, right? And last year alone, our beach was closed for 10 months.
So what kind of effects is this having on your community?
Well, it's making everybody sick. So just me personally, I've had sinus surgery, ear surgery, our lifeguards are getting sick. Our Navy SEALs, our special forces are getting sick. Our Border Patrol agents are getting sick. Every member of our city council, and there's 5, has gotten sick. Our city manager has gotten sick. Our environmental director has gotten sick. It makes people sick. It's not just in the water, it's in the air. So when it's polluted, the stench of sewage is in your nostrils. And people were calling me during the worst of the pandemic to say that they were getting sick from the sewage. They're staying safe in their home, but they were getting sick from the sewage in their home.
You're obviously a municipality within San Diego County here on this side of the border. Has there been contact and ways to try and find a solution with the government on the other side of the border?
Well, I have to be the ambassador of the city of Imperial Beach. So we have our own foreign service, and I'm it. So I've met everyone from the president of Mexico, President Lopez Obrador, multiple meetings with the governor of Baja, multiple meetings with the mayor of Tijuana, officials, every agency, you name it, we push them, and we have to push the Mexican government as well as the American government to get something done. And finally, we're looking at a solution. We have money from Congress allocated, but we still have to do a lot more.
It's an international diplomacy issue. Just how much can you do as, a local government here?
You'd be surprised what you can do. And it really requires pushing, relentless effort to get people to take this seriously. Even more recently, I had to talk to a high-level American official to say, you have to stop this. You can't let them continuing to do this. And I got in a fight with the governor of Baja. He had press conferences attacking me because he got mad because I was saying this needs to be fixed. But I don't care. I don't respond to officials in Mexico or in Washington. I represent the people in this city. Sorry. And I'll do whatever it takes to protect them.
So before we came to visit you on this side of the border, we did meet with the state water authorities in Baja California, in Mexico, and they said over the past 2 years, in 2019, they did upgrade their infrastructure and that they are doing a better job, but the proof's in the pudding. Has that been your experience here?
Look, in 2020, when we had the pandemic, our beach was closed for almost 300 days. Almost 300 days last year. When we needed our beach the most, all last summer, our beach was closed. This year alone, this week was the first week in 5 months all of our beach has been open. So it's been relentlessly horrible, the worst ever. And I've been here since 1971, so I know what I'm talking about. So it's getting worse. They don't respond to anything, and we've got to get a fix on this problem. And it's not like it's really complicated. It's actually pretty simple. People just have to do their job and not allow sewage to go in the ocean.
Serge Jadina, Mayor of Imperial Beach, California, thank you so much for meeting with us. Brilliant. So this is a continuing problem, and one which the mayors here tells us is getting worse. We have met with the authorities in Tijuana, both municipal and state, and they said that they are trying to work on the problem. So they do say they are improving infrastructure. They say there is investment in sewage plants on the Mexican side of the border coming, yet at the end of the day, the proof will be in the Pacific. I'm Alasdair Baverstock reporting for CGTN here in Imperial Beach, California.